Big D, Dallas, Texas, and the house the Pony Express built. Dickerson and James and SMU hoping to restore the glory and get things started in this one. Today, a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. And the Bulls will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So SMU's offense will go on the attack first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent. Both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. Quick step and go. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive.
A shot toward the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, SMU! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So Buffalo's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
The throw to the outside is complete. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. They'll run it from the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Bulls moving quickly to the line. They'll try to run for it. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. And the Bulls are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Immediately fires to the middle.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Not much there on the run. He gets one to the 31. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Makes the catch along the sideline. Just picked up a few, but enough for a first down. The Bulls getting set on 1st and 10.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
He makes a grab. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And he puts through the extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Boom. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Just a short pass to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. The Mustangs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Lee. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
When you get man coverage, you definitely like taking advantage of the inside really quickly, running a nice slant rack real quick, being physical, getting on the inside, quarterback putting it right on the money.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, they're after him. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Lofts one high and deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Mustangs will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Hauls it in, looking for space. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent, does the work, catches the football, you know where he's going to be. That's why he's got 200 catches.
Shoots it to the left. Makes the grab.
And a pass on first down, caught by the receiver.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Bulls want to move quickly. Second down, he'll throw it. Quick completion on the out route. Touchdown, Bulls. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He's out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and that's where this offense will go to work. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Fighting off the defender. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Sends it back in motion. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. So after the break, they'll go back to work. He's got it on the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Off play action. Here's the pressure. It's complete. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, he found a space on the right. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. The Mustangs are on the move. From the gun, the running back has it. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Power football with the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal.
Here we go.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Almost had the completion, just missed it. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. He splits the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, Phyllis. Nebraska is down, but they are not out of it. Not there in Lincoln. One of the most special places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Indiana. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Bulls want to crank the tempo. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quickly complete. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Bulls will have it 1st and 10.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last.
It's picked off, and that's number 10. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 40.
Safeties are in the back, and they have so much ground to cover. You see them. They can go sideline to sideline. Great job reading the quarterback's eyes, breaking on the football, going making the big turnover.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Touchdown Mustangs! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. He has the 1st and still on his feet. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. It's complete on the right side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Unloads quickly. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The Bulls are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line.
Been really impressed watching this offense this year and how good they are on 3rd down. The reason they're so efficient, they don't have penalties, they keep these 3rd downs manageable, and they've got a special talent at running back that can find his way to the sticks.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
To the air on 1st down. Pressure coming. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Pulls it and fires to the left. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Bulls want to pick up the tempo. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. And that'll not only be a 1st down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The Bulls trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Looking to get it in. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Trying to pound it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This offense has converted twice on 3rd down on this drive. A 3rd time would put him in the end zone. Quarterback making checks. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? They thought they had the lead, and the flag breaks their heart, and now they'll have to try it again. 3rd and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. It's complete to the left. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Instead of opting for the chip shot field goal attempt tying the game, they instead want to take the lead on 4th down. Instead of opting for the chip shot field goal attempt and tying the game, these guys want to take the lead. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. And the Mustangs are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to... breaks into the open. Got the 1st down and more. Good job up front to get it out to the 22 before he's knocked out of bounds. On 1st down from their own 22. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. The Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. This is a great way to control tempo, control the game, feeding the tight end, and they've done it beautifully here in the 1st half.
You find great matchups, Reese. I mean, you think about it. He's too good to be covered by linebackers. You like your matchup versus a safety, so zone or man, whatever you want to do, I'm going to find the big fella because he's going to be open most of the time.
And the Mustangs lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Offense calls a timeout here, critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. The Mustangs come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. Here we go. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking downfield, and time is running short. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Dallas. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Gerald J. Ford Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Mustangs will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
The give to the tailback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Bulls are in the hurry up. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Bulls decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Secures it at the 30. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Mustangs will line up to punt it away.
Number 15 in punt formation to kick it away.
Makes a nice grab at the 25. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense.
There he goes. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. They get to the line quickly.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get line.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Buffalo! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Charlotte is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 10 over USF. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Now the play fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Pitts. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Mustangs will punt this one away. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Bulls just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking to throw on 1st down. The quick out.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
He wants to change this route. Back to pass on 2nd down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks. The Bulls headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw again. Got his man quickly. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Timeout, SMU.
And the Bulls will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Trying to find the end zone.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
Out of the gun, looking to throw. Looking for the goal line. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? The Mustangs backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. Hand off to the lone back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Trying play action. Got his man on the right. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Backed up at their own 13-yard line. It's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Floats it out in space. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. And the Mustangs will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Pulls and fires complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Bulls in the hurry up. Back to pass. Got his man. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Buffalo! And they take it in for 6 more points. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He's got the tight end. And they'll move the chains with the first down. That might be it for the third quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. It's Lee.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I think at this point of the game now in the second half, down by as many points as they are, it's going to be really hard for the offense to sprinkle in the run. They tried it there. It didn't work. I think you got to be thinking about the passing game now and start trying to identify playmakers out on the perimeter of the field that can get you back in this game.
He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
Got it, looking for the first down. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but this defense forces a 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. The give on the inside. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. And the Bulls will hustle to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Zings it complete to the right. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
The Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get...
Turning it on! Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
And there's nothing more demoralizing for a defense than when you're losing, you know they're going to run the football, they're trying to run the clock, and you can't stop them. They've got to be more aggressive, bring more guys to the line of scrimmage. They got to stop this ground game and get the ball back.
He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And the defense finally steps up, man. They've had a tough day down here near the goal line defending the pass. Like, he's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. Nice job on this play. Nice response. Try to get themselves back in the football game.
They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the field goal unit stays put. They will try to deliver the haymaker and deck him with a touchdown on 4th and goal. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
Well, you know if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back, man. He has been a scoring machine all season long. He just finds his way into the end zone, and this is a golden opportunity to put 6 up on the board with that guy in your backfield.
Flips it out in the flat. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on 1st down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. He's going to run it. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to...
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
It's always so hard for offensive coordinators to adjust their game plan. When you lose your starting quarterback, now you got your backup in. A lot of times there's so much cautiousness, and you just don't want to run them that much, or you don't feel...
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. The offense likely to lean on the run to milk this clock. Might be calling a hot route. They'll start this drive with a pass. Got the quick pass. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. No good. After the missed field goal, still an 8-point game, and guys, more importantly, still a 1-possession game. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Lee. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15.
And QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, 1st down.
Got his man to the left. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Wants to go up top. Finds his back in the middle. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock.
QB strikes the ball to stop the clock. No gain on the play. 2nd down coming up.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. He's open on the right. And what a throw to get it in there. They've got it in business in the red zone at the 13. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Let's go.
Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's 3rd and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable 4th down if I don't complete this 3rd and long.
Rushes on him. Had to throw it before he wanted. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
After that incompletion, there is so much pressure now on this quarterback to come up with a big play. They need to score a touchdown. They need to keep this drive alive to have any shot at winning this game. But it all comes down to this play right here.
Military stun. Check.
Gotta have it here on 4th down. Fires into the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. From the shotgun, the inside give. Timeout called by the defense, 27 seconds to go. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And the Bulls line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Time's running out, Jesse. They're in a world of trouble, but as long as you've got a few ticks, there's a chance.
And they've got a quarterback, David. Just going to have to come down to some good old-fashioned heroics, right? You can't take a sack. You're going to have to buy time, and you're going to have to make some incredible throws.
Buy some time and show off that cannon, because he's going to have to throw this thing a long way down the field and get really, really lucky.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Timeout called by the defense, and there are only 10 seconds left in the game. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Wants to fire on 2nd down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, it all comes down to this play. You at this point are going to need a Hail Mary and a miracle to pull this game out.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Under fire. Oh, and they get to him. Had a chance for an all-time finish, but the defense put a stop to it, and that's the final play of the game. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't